What is going on, my Lombard Warriors? It is I, LombardKing, coming at you with another Borderlands playthrough. In today's playthrough, we're going to do a main story mission, which is very hard considering my level and the level of the enemies. I'm probably going to go down quite often in this. Hopefully, I won't die, but I usually always die at least once or twice to the final boss to this mission. But in today's video, I'm also going to just buy a few storage deck upgrades so that I can get some more ammunition for certain gun types, especially my assault rifle, since that's a very good weapon at the moment. So basically, I'm going to show you some of the tricks that I was telling you about earlier with the melee snipe and how it works and how good it is. And I've even found out that you can do it with other weapons like a shotgun. If it just takes too long to pull out your shotgun and shoot again, you can just shotgun, melee, shotgun, which up close is always pretty good. So you can see here I'm wrecking the enemies pretty well because I'm just melee snipe. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and my AR because I'm having a little bit less ammunition, and there's a lot of more enemies right now, so my AR would definitely be a good choice because it just shreds the HP, and there's a lot of enemies here, so it's definitely a very good weapon for me to have, and that's why I bought the extra ammunition for it earlier. So I'm definitely gonna do that, reload all my weapons, because I know that there's usually some pretty high-leveled enemies up here. So let's go check that out. Yep, and there's one right now. It's a fire skag, and they're always very difficult to take out. My HP is practically gone. You see that there's a bunch of little skags attacking me at the moment. I'm not gonna mess with them right now, because when I get down, I'm probably not gonna be able to take out the fire skag. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use them so that I can get back up from my second wind. That's always my strategy I've always done. If there's a high level enemy, leave the lower level enemies so that you can just get back up from a second wind. I'm taking them out now because the fire skag's on like literally 1 HP, and there we go, that's gone. So that, oh frick, there's another freaking overpowered enemy right there. So we'll take him out, but well, he's actually not quite as bad as the fire skag, plus I can actually use fire and elemental, which my sniper is, to do some serious damage, so that's always nice. Just gonna pick up this ammunition and money right quick, because you know what I say about money in Borderlands, it's a necessity, of course. And the thing about weapons, when you pick them up, if you don't have any ammo in your gun or whatever, or if you don't have max ammo, it will give you the amount of ammunition inside of a clip. I'm just going to check out to see if it's good as my shotgun. It is not, but it's a purple rarity, which usually are pretty good as well, so I'm just going to pick that up and use that, since purple rarities usually are better than just the common variants, even if they have around the same amount of attack powers. Of course I'm going to do that, and grenades really come in clutch here, as you can see, and you always got to use the action skill as well whenever you have the chance. And I just showed you can shotgun, melee, shotgun there as well, like I said. Definitely a good thing to do, and it's a good way to go through some pretty high-level enemies. I'm pretty weak right now, so I went down, but he's super weak, so I just went for the calculated shotgun shot to the face. That always seems to work. And there we go, just shredding through that guy, no trouble at all. There's always those two guys up top there, so I'm just gonna make sure my sniper rifle's ready, see if I can get any health from back here. Turns out I can't, so I'm just gonna try to snipe these guys in the head. That was a nice snipe, broke his shield. I thought I actually killed him, but apparently he's still up there shooting at me, so I'm gonna have to take him out right quick and then go for the other guy. Cool, there we go. So that guy's taken out, and that guy was pretty weak, so one shotgun or AR or whatever, any weapon that I had would have taken him out. Well, maybe not a shotgun from that distance, but whatever. And of course, you always gotta check out the loot. Like this one right here, it says that it does well more damage than mine, but I don't like the effect of it rubberized, it bounces off surfaces, whatever. The shotgun is also better. It's green, not half bad. It's not as good as the purple, but for rarity wise, but it does a little bit more damage, so I'll be using that. Plus it has more of a bullet capacity as well. So basically with weapon rarity like green, blue, purple, legendary, I just pick up everything so that I can just sell it in the shop later on anyway. So there's always a lot of enemies around here. You got to be careful of those elemental barrels right there. You just see that I went down pretty quick. This is the nearest enemy to me. It's going to be easiest just to hit him, so I just shred through him with my AR, you know, and I'm just going to come up and just destroy this guy's HP with my AR as well. This is a pretty good weapon actually, and I probably am going to start using it more often. I'm of course just going to put in that skill tree. It gives Bloodwing more damage and movement speed and stuff like that, whatever, for his, so I always want to increase and put more stuff on Bloodwing. So like the next thing I'm going to, after I fill out that entire skill tree, I'm probably going to go and start filling up one where he gives me HP back after I do damage to an enemy. Like if he overkills an enemy, like the amount of damage dealt, I do believe, I'll have to go back and check after, will actually go back to my person, which is always nice, especially when like you're in a big situation where there's like a lot of enemies. Just throw Bloodwing and get some HP back instantaneously. That was a pretty nice snipe to the face. This one, like coming through here, there's always a lot of enemies. They're scattered, so they're usually not that difficult to take out at all. They usually are quite a bit scattered, coming from all directions. Not really a big group of people, so it's easy to take on these guys. I'm just going to knife this guy. He has almost no HP left. And you see that my sniper rifle efficiency went up to 2, which is always great, especially since I use snipers a lot at long ranges. Apparently I can't get a shotgun shot to the head, though. Close enough, though. There we go. Not doing half bad work now with this. And you can see on the mini-map where the other enemies are. You don't even have to get shot at. You know exactly where they are. Just take them out with the assault rifle. And then I always reload, even, like, if I'm in the middle of a fight sometimes after I get a kill, so I can just, unless there's a lot of enemies, I'll just keep shooting. But I just don't know why. I like to see the full amount of bullets in my gun that I possibly can. I wouldn't even have noticed that guy if I hadn't seen him on the mini-map, so that's always nice. And same thing with the other guy. He didn't shoot at me or nothing, so just go over there. We can maybe get some loot from him. We can get some XP from him. Nice snipe shot while going through midair. That was a pretty nice one, actually. You can see that he burned up into like a crisp. That's because I have fire elemental damage on my sniper, and basically elemental damage, there's a bunch of different ones. There's like on shock, which gets rid of people's shields faster, but isn't very good against the actual like health part of the enemy, just good at getting rid of the shields. So basically the red health bar is not good against shock, but the blue health bar it is. And fire is bad against the blue health bar, but it's good against the red health bar. It's really good against it. And corrosive is basically for claptrap and stuff like that, like robot enemies, and there's not very many in this specific game. In the second one there is. Right now I'm just trying to drop my shield, and apparently I didn't realize that I had it locked, so I had to go unlock it before I could drop it for the other shield, because it might not be super fast health regeneration or slow health regeneration against very fast health regeneration or whatever, but it had way more shield capacity, which I've been needing because I kept going down a lot, and I'm probably going to go down a lot in this next part. This is always quite the challenge going through here. Lots of enemies, small space, but it's always pretty fun going through here. The final boss in this place is pretty difficult to beat usually. I'm just going to go sell some weapons that I don't need, check to make sure that, like, I don't sell really good weapons. I've got my AR out, and the AR that's locked has all stuff better, so I'm just gonna go and sell the other one. I'm gonna sell all the SMGs, pistols and stuff that I don't need. Keep the shotgun and sniper rifle that are locked, because they're all at like, they're really good for a later level. So when I get to that later level, which I don't know why I'm getting loot for that level at this moment, but I have a level 19 sniper rifle that I've had basically since the beginning of the game. It's really good. It's fire elemental. It will do nicely, so I'm going to keep that, of course. And an AR, that one is really good. That was locked as well, so I'm just going to basically keep using what I've got. And this one has less ammo capacity, but this thing is a beast. It does like more damage, really good accuracy, good fire rate. It's just going to be a beast. I always throw Bloodwing out just to get a little bit of an advantage on people. As you can see, like, this assault rifle is like averaging 1 kill per clip, which is good because the clips are only like 12 bullets, and that thing fires like basically as fast as you can pull the trigger. So I'm just going through here. There's a lot of high-level enemies. Like you can see, they're level 14 and I'm level 13, which isn't half bad at all. But I mean, like when you got a bunch of level 14s coming after you, and you got decent loot, but it's not the greatest loot yet, it can be difficult. Like my shield isn't the best. I don't have a class mod, which we can't get yet. As you can see, that enemy that we killed just a bit ago, I was talking, so I couldn't quite explain what happened there. Basically, I blew up the barrel behind him, did massive damage, and left him like on 1 HP. So that was just easy to clean up the kill there. Didn't have much work to do at all. Pick up every weapon you find until you don't have space to pick them up anymore. That's what I always do, so I can sell them for a bit. And then when I start to find more weapons that are worth more money or that I really want in my collection, basically, I'll drop the lower valued weapons. Right now I'm just scouring out the spot where this next mission is going to take place in. Basically, you just gotta get a repair kit for a claptrap, like one of the first missions that you did. And there's a bunch of missions to repair damaged claptraps in a bunch of different places. And they always give you a backpack upgrade so that you can just upgrade your backpack, carry more stuff. It's always really good to get. Plus, most of these claptraps, I'll show you when I get this shout done, or this mission, whatever. They bring you to a little loot place which has a red chest, which red chests usually give you better loot than gray chests. So they're usually going to bring you to a chest to give you some good loot. Like there's a red chest right there, probably give me some decent loot right there. Yeah, a blue and a green. It's way better than gray. I can just swap that out right quick. Does some pretty good damage, and the green one was actually way better than the blue one. So I'm basically just going to go right back up there. I already showed you where the location was earlier for the I guess it's a toolbox that you have to get for claptrap. It's right up in there. I looked up in here earlier just to see if I could find it. So I'm just going to get that, go back down there, get a backpack upgrade so I can carry more weapons, and then claptrap will bring us to a nice little chest to get us some decent loot. So it's an easy mission, has really good benefits. In a lot of maps, there is like claptraps in a decent amount of places. So I'm just showing you right now, the door is basically back there as well, and it's like not very far. You just gotta follow him and he'll bring you right to the loot, which loot in this game is definitely good, because as you've seen, like that last red loot chest that I opened up gave me a like shotgun that was so much better than the last one that I had. So we'll just check that one out. This one's way better as well, but it wasn't quite from my level, so when I level up a few times, or maybe just once, I didn't quite catch the level of it, I'll be able to use that, and it's like a really good shotgun, so I'll definitely use that when I get the chance. I know that when I come through here, when you start going this way, a bunch of midget shotgunners will come out, so I was just a little bit hesitant, but basically I knew it was going to happen, and it did, so it's not like it was a surprise or anything. I mean, I've done this game plenty of times, and after you kill these midgets, psychos, shotgunners, whatever, some more enemies will come through there, like a burning psycho, which burning psychos, they do have a red health bar, but because their element is burning, the fire weapons don't do very good damage against them, so they're not very hard to take out, but basically if I was going to use my sniper, I would be better off not using it, which I didn't, because this AR is absolutely amazing. And because I know about the loot path here, I can just open up all these chests, this lockers, get some experience points, and some, like, I can get some ammunition. I see that there's some very decent weapons right there. You seen that one did 212 damage. I'm just definitely going to drop some things here, see if maybe there's some weapons that don't have very much value. I can drop them and pick up some better valued weapons. And I just realized that I haven't used the backpack upgrade yet, because I was wondering why I still wasn't getting, like, being able to pick up more weapons. So I'm basically going to use that first a bit. I don't really have to right now since there's no loot on the ground right in front of me, so I'll make sure to do that definitely before the end of the episode. And right now we're just going towards the boss, which is, like, he is way higher level than me, guarantee. And it's not going to be easy. I'm probably going to die a few times and actually have to respawn. We'll see what happens. So right now, just go through here. I usually stay in this little thing. I call it like a pin or whatever, but I'm not. As you see, he's level 16, I'm level 13. I'm doing some decent damage with this assault rifle, but I mean, like, that's gonna take a lot of ammunition. I just spammed him with a bunch of grenades. Basically didn't do nothing. I'm just gonna leave all these midgets alone so that if I get down by him, I can just use one of them to get up, because as I told you before, with higher level enemies, like, you just want to have lower level enemies or skilled enemies around so you can get back up. I'm just going to switch to my sniper right quick because I want to just get some fire elemental damage in. Like I said, it's good against very hard enemies, and it does damage over time, which is always nice, as you see right there. 6 damage like constantly when he's on fire. So we're just going to try to get the headshots, and we're going to just snipe, melee, snipe. And then I'm just going to switch back to my AR because like it did a lot of damage, so I'm just going to continue trying to spray him in the face with it and do a little bit extra damage. As you can see, I'm only doing 18 to the body and like 25 to the face. So because he is an overpowered enemy against me, he gets damage reduction. So he doesn't take as much damage as if I was level 16. I'd be able to do this a lot easier. You can see the caution sign by his name, which means he might be too high of a level for me, but not bad enough that I can't defeat him. If it was a skull and crossbones inside it, the game's telling me that I'm not high enough level and I have to go back. As you can see, he's very weak, so I'm just going to keep spraying him instead of going for the midgets because I just want him dead. There we go. And he drops some purple rarity weapons, which are one rarity away from being legendary. So there's a shock weapon there, which I told you about earlier, and right there I'm just going to use the backpack upgrade. Like I said earlier, there's some pretty good weapons here with some money. I can just easily do this. So basically we're going to head back to the beginning of this level after we get the vault key fragment or mine gate key or whatever it is. So we're definitely going to just get this so we don't have to come back, obviously. And we're going to head back to the beginning of the level, go turn in the mission, and basically see what happens there. There's always a shortcut after you get done this mission to get back to the main gate to go out, but there's always extra enemies that spawn in there because you haven't been that way before. But I mean, like, it's easy. There's not that many enemies there, and they're not high leveled or anything, so just go through, kill a few enemies, and get done the mission. As you can see, we're going, like, we've been here before, but when we go through here and we go just a little bit further, there's going to be a door that wasn't open before, and there it is. That door wasn't open before, so we can just go in here and easily just make it through. I just switched my AR because I was all out of sniper bullets and it took too long to reload. So we just spam him. As you can see, this thing, it's averaging about a clip per enemy, so it's like, it's just making sure. A berserker, they have damage reduction, that they don't take as much damage as regular enemies. Like, they have more HP, I guess you could say. So basically it would take a little bit more than an entire clip for him. Bloodwing just leveled up again, so we're gonna go put another thing in there, and then I know that there's still one more enemy in here and I want him dead. Don't ask me why, I just want him dead. Okay, so he's dead. One shot, one kill, easy. So we're just gonna go through here, and we're at the beginning of the map again. I can go sell the weapons that I have extra, head back out through there. There'll be a few more enemies that respawn, whatever, nothing too major. I can just either run right through them or just kill them all easily. I've leveled up like twice since the beginning of this video, so, and then I'm just gonna lock them so that I can't sell them because they're really good. Then when they're locked, you can't sell them, so you'll have to unlock them so you can sell them. It's nothing too major, so if I use a weapon, I will usually lock it so I don't accidentally sell it, but when I don't need it anymore, you just gotta mark it as junk, sell it, easy as that. So the best part about playing on PC is not only are the graphics better, but you see how quick that loading time was. It was almost an instant. It was amazing. So we're just going to run through here right quick. I'm just looking around to sort of try to remember where there's going to be a mission here later on. It's not a main story mission. It'll just be to get a gun. Basically on the side you have to find the different gun parts, and I'll probably do a separate video on that showing you how to do that. It's not too difficult, and some of them can be bothersome to find for sure, but basically it's not difficult if you know what you're doing. And I was just trying to basically remember the layout to find where they are. As you can see, there's a rack up there, feeder rack. I'm just gonna take them out real quick, try to snipe them. And there we go, I've sniped 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't half bad. And then usually they recommend using a shotgun for a rack. This one somehow dodged my last bullet, so even from that great a distance with a shotgun, it easily took them out. So racks usually don't have very much HP, they just have like numbers. And right there, as you've seen, the loading animation wasn't done for the sniper, but I meleeed, and I just pretended like the loading animation was done. It said that on the side that the ammunition was in the sniper, which is all you need. You don't actually need the reloading animation to be done. I find a lot of times before it's done, it would just be something to melee and just get it over with, and then simple as that, and you're done, and you can just start shooting again. Melees usually don't take that long, plus they have a lot of benefits. As you can see, this is a higher leveled enemy, and then there we go, he's dead. There's only a few left, and it looks like they're the snipers again, so, or at least they're in the sniper towers. I'm going to snipe them. Boom, headshot. That was nice, and another headshot. Simple as that. Go back to the beginning of the level, go turn in the mission. Not too difficult whatsoever. And some of these skags have respawned, and as you can see, this new AR is just making short work of them. Meleeed that one, only had to hit him with a few bullets. It's just simple as that. This new AR is truly amazing. And with these ones, they have a specific spot they spawn out of, so you can just stand in front of where they respawn basically and just kill them as they come out instead of waiting for them to come out and start attacking you. You can just stand there, they won't even have a chance to attack. Well, I got a lot of damage to me. I think I hit myself with my own grenade, and like I'm just taking these guys out of midair. Absolutely zero challenge, even a skag. Well, that's going to be difficult. Alpha skags are more damage resistant. They have like armor plating, and they do a lot of damage. They charge you or whatever, and like can make you go flying. But Bloodwing, because I've been investing in being able to make Bloodwing do more damage, made short work of the Alpha Skag. I would have had a lot more trouble, and probably have went down if I hadn't just used Bloodwing, which is always why making Bloodwing more powerful is a good choice, obviously. I'm just going to purchase some assault rifle ammo because I used a lot up, and this is an amazing weapon, so I'm definitely going to use it quite frequently later on. And like I said, once again, look at the loading time on this. It's basically going to be done in just a few seconds. There we go, loading time done. Back in the game, know exactly where I'm going. So for this one, after this, we're just going to get into a catch-a-ride system. We're going to drive to the next spot, and I don't think I'll be a high enough level for the next mission. I'll have to check out to see if I am, because it's a very hard mission, lots of enemies, it'll take a long time. Like this one main story mission has taken about 25 minutes, something like that, and this other one's going to take a long time as well, with higher level enemies, difficult to take on. So right now I'm just going to ignore these enemies right here. So basically, if you liked the video, I'm going to end it right when I turn this in. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with a friend. Make sure to, when you subscribe, to turn on a little bell notification, and so you don't miss another upload. And it showed you right there that I'm a supreme low level compared to the mission. So basically what I think is, if you guys want me to do some story missions for my, or I should say side missions for my next video, if you want me to do that, or I could do some side missions like not on the video, just tell me what you think in the comments. Yes or no to that. Peace for now.